Angelina Jolie, one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses, a humanitarian, a devoted mother, and a woman whose love life has been the subject of endless fascination. Over the years, she's been married 3 times, and each relationship tells a unique story of love, passion, and heartbreak. But what really went on behind closed doors? How does she feel about her ex-husbands today? And what surprising truths have emerged about her past marriages? Stay with us as we dive deep into the untold love stories of Angelina Jolie and her ex-husbands, revealing secrets that will leave you speechless. Angelina Jolie's first marriage was to British actor Jonny Lee Miller. The two met on the set of the 1995 cult classic Hackers, where their on-screen chemistry was undeniable. But what happened off-screen was even more fascinating. At just 20 years old, Angelina was unlike any Hollywood actress of her time, bold, rebellious, and unapologetically herself. And her wedding to Jonny? Well, let's just say it wasn't your typical fairy tale ceremony. While most brides dream of a white wedding dress, Angelina took things in a completely different direction. She wore black leather pants and a white t-shirt with Jonny's name written on it. In her own blood. Yes, you heard that right, her own blood. She later explained that it wasn't some dark ritual, but rather a way of showing her commitment in an era before social media and grand public gestures. But despite their fiery start, their marriage didn't last. Just 18 months later, they separated, finalizing their divorce in 2000. So what went wrong? According to Angelina, there wasn't any major drama or betrayal. They were just young and had grown apart. But here's where things get interesting. Unlike many Hollywood divorces that turn ugly, Angelina and Jonny remained close. In fact, in recent years, she's spoken very fondly of him, even calling him a wonderful person. And if that wasn't enough, rumors started swirling in 2021 when she was spotted visiting his New York apartment, not once, but twice. Could there be a rekindled spark? Neither of them has confirmed anything, but fans have certainly been speculating. Now let's fast forward to 2000, when Angelina's love life took an even wilder turn with her second marriage, this time to actor Billy Bob Thornton. And if you thought her wedding to Jonny was unconventional, wait until you hear about this one. Angelina and Billy Bob met while filming Pushing Tin, and their connection was instant. Despite their 20-year age gap and the fact that Billy Bob was engaged to actress Laura Dern at the time, the two eloped to Las Vegas in a whirlwind romance that had everyone talking. And then, there were the infamous vials of blood. Yes, Angelina and Billy Bob wore necklaces containing each other's blood as a symbol of their love. While many found it shocking, Billy Bob later explained that it was just a small gesture, literally a tiny drop of blood on a locket. But the media blew it up into something far more dramatic. Their relationship was fiery, passionate, and filled with grand declarations of love. Billy Bob once said that they would make love on the way to the airport, and Angelina got a tattoo of his name on her body. But just as quickly as it began, it fell apart. By 2002, the couple had split, and in 2003, their divorce was finalized. So what went wrong? Billy Bob later admitted that he never felt good enough for Angelina. He said he was more comfortable living a quiet life, while she was embracing her growing role as a humanitarian and adopting her first child, Maddox. The two simply wanted different things. Despite their breakup, Angelina has nothing but praise for Billy Bob. She even wrote the foreword for his memoir, describing him as someone with a big, beautiful heart and an unmatchable wit. And Billy Bob? He still speaks highly of her, saying that they'll always be friends. Now, let's talk about the most famous and controversial of Angelina's marriages, the one that captured global attention and created the media phenomenon known as Brangelina. Angelina met Brad Pitt while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004, and their chemistry was undeniable. There was just one problem. Brad was still married to Jennifer Aniston at the time. When news broke that Brad and Jennifer were divorcing, the tabloids went wild, and Angelina was branded as the other woman. For years, Brangelina was Hollywood's golden couple, traveling the world, raising their 6 children, and appearing deeply in love. They finally made it official in 2014, tying the knot in a private ceremony at their French estate, Chateau Miraval. But just 2 years later, their fairy tale came crashing down when Angelina filed for divorce. And this time, things got messy. Unlike her previous divorces, this one was filled with legal battles, allegations, and custody fights. Angelina accused Brad of being abusive during a 2016 plane incident, which reportedly led to an altercation between him and their son, Maddox. While Brad denied any wrongdoing, the accusations deeply affected their family. The divorce proceedings dragged on for years, and to this day, legal disputes over their children and their shared winery are still ongoing. Some of their children have even chosen to drop Brad's last name, a clear sign of the emotional toll this divorce has taken. Unlike her other ex-husbands, Angelina rarely speaks about Brad in a positive light. She said that the split was for the well-being of her family and has alluded to ongoing struggles behind the scenes. Brad, on the other hand, has expressed regret over how things ended and has reportedly tried to mend his relationship with his children. So what do these three marriages reveal about Angelina Jolie? One thing is clear: she has a deep capacity for love, but she also values personal growth and independence. She's never been one to stay in a relationship that no longer serves her. And despite the ups and downs, she has remained on good terms with Johnny Lee Miller and Billy Bob Thornton. Brad Pitt, however, remains a complicated chapter in her story. Today, Angelina is focused on her children, her humanitarian work, and her career. She's spoken about healing from her past, and while she's been linked to a few people over the years, she seems to be enjoying life on her own terms. Will she ever walk down the aisle again? Only time will tell. What do you think about her past marriages? Did any of these relationships surprise you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into Hollywood's biggest stories. See you next time.